In 1974, Jean-Claude Romand enrolled in medical school in Lyon, France. He was seen as a model student who excelled despite the brutal course load. In 1980, he married his girlfriend, and soon after, they had 2 children. By 1983, he claimed to have become a doctor and secured a position as a researcher at the World Health Organization in Geneva. He told everyone his focus was finding new medicines to treat arteriosclerosis or heart disease. From the outside, Jean-Claude's life looked perfect, but appearances can be deceiving. On January 11, 1993, his best friend Luc received a call. There had been a terrible accident. During the night, a boiler had caught fire in Jean-Claude's house, killing his wife and children. Jean-Claude barely escaped, but at the hospital, he slipped into a coma. Luc and Jean-Claude had been friends for nearly 20 years. When Luc arrived at the hospital, 2 policemen stood guard outside his friend's room, barring anyone from entering. They pulled Luc aside and revealed the truth. The fire was no accident, and Jean-Claude was not a doctor. In reality, he had failed his first-year exam and was allowed to repeat. He repeated that same year 12 times. All the while, he lied to his family and friends, claiming he was a doctor. Instead of working at the WHO, he spent his days driving the French-Swiss border, wandering the WHO's public lobby, or hiding in motels during supposed business trips. When he returned, he brought gifts to keep up appearances. He lived off the sale of an apartment his parents had purchased for him. When that money ran out, he persuaded friends and relatives to invest their life savings into schemes he pretended to access through the UN. By late 1992, some of his victims began to ask questions. They checked WHO staff lists. His name wasn't there. By January 1993, Jean-Claude knew exposure was inevitable, so he drove to his parents' home and killed them, along with their dog. Then he returned to his own house, murdered his wife and children, swallowed sleeping pills, and set the house on fire. Firefighters arrived in time to pull him out alive. Later, in custody, he confessed. In 1996, Jean-Claude Romand was convicted of multiple murders and sentenced to life in prison. In 2015, he became eligible for parole, and in 2019, he was released. Should a man who deceived everyone and murdered his family ever walk free? Share your thoughts in the comments.